Now on Spotlight, full bellies and full hearts. How this winning combination came about. Local children learn you're never too young to learn about the Everglades. See how they're putting their lessons to use in 2 languages. And no rest for the cheery. See how these peppy teens are gearing up for the new season. Hi everyone, I'm Rick Blackwell. First on Spotlight, school security. We've all heard a lot about it. So today we're taking a look at one key component of that, our school police officers. Claudia Shea shows you the commitment and training that goes into the job to provide a secure learning environment on school campuses.
Raise your hand if you've ever seen me before. Have you seen me before? I'm here every day.
Palm Beach County School District Police serve students as mentors, teachers, and trusted confidants.
Brett!
They protect students and staff.
Excellent accuracy. Need to pick up the speed on your draw. Need to pick up that speed, folks.
By training for scenarios that they're doing everything in their power to prevent.
We are going to do everything we can to make sure our students and our teachers and our staff are safe. Nothing else matters. That is our primary goal. We devote a lot of hours to what we call high liability training, whether it's firearms training and qualifications, defensive tactics involving hand-to-hand type of training.
This is just more of a tactic where if someone's being violent and they're not complying, you put them in a compliance hold, and you can hold on to either help arrives or until you're able to handcuff them.
We also spend a lot of time with active shooter scenario type training.
Our officers are trained to move and shoot and be very accurate on what they're shooting at. Our background in a shooting scenario could potentially be children. So they have to be able to shoot their weapons on the move and hit whatever they're aiming at.
School police devote hundreds of hours a year training for emergency situations, but equally important, the countless hours they devote to gaining the trust of students.
The firearms, the defensive tactics, the active shooter, that is one extremely important aspect of our training and as our role as school district police officers. But another role is to be able to build those relationships with students and staff so that when they hear something, when they have suspicions, they can come to us.
How do we see when someone's getting out of jail?
They have a computer.
Usually, yes, very good. Usually they have a computer.
It becomes like a family environment. They become part of the campus and they take ownership of all those kids.
1, 2, 3.
School police are hiring. The department is accepting applications now and has quite a lot to offer, including a comprehensive training program, generous benefits, and a great work schedule. Go to palmbeachschools.org to learn more. Well, an estimated 6% of children in Palm Beach County, or more than 63,000 kids, go to bed hungry every night because their families don't have enough food. During school time, those students can qualify for free or reduced lunch. But summertime brings food uncertainty. Photojournalist Gary Rush shows us how a program called Free Food for Families is helping take a bite out of food insecurity.
So today we were working with Living Hungry organization to distribute food to the students at Northborough Elementary School. These students are students that are really living at or below the poverty here in Palm Beach County, and this bags of food will go towards helping supplement their food supplies for the summer when they're not normally in a normal school day where we're able to give them that breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner at our school systems. These meals can go a long way to helping their families have some more nutritious food to get them through the summertime. What we were looking at is a package of food that has the nutrition in it for probably a couple of meals. There were some pastas in there, some different types of meats, that were in there, some meals that could be heated up in a microwave or on a stovetop, some rice and things like that. So there were really basic food things that they could have. Also, there was some really delicious juice that was donated from an organization that's out of South Africa today that was all healthy, organic, and really some healthy juices to be able to supplement their nutrition today. This work today was brought together by the Organization for Living Hungry and Farm Share, Cisco, the South Florida Hunger Coalition, and Joyful Juice.
So we thought, we've been working for a long time with the school district and said, let's come up with a way that we can get food that they can take home to all the seniors and the family and the adults and the teenagers, people who don't make it here. So that's what we decided to do. We donated all this food and juice so that people can take it home and share it.
It's more of a way of thinking at Cisco that the more you give, the better you are. And we are preached that all day long to give, and that's what we do.
These are heavy.
I mean, besides it's making you feel good, you see the faces of the children, and you know you're really doing something.
Okay, there you go.
And so the opportunity to give back, the joy that you get from being able to see the smile on a kid's face when they know that they're going to take something home that they're probably going to share with their brothers and sisters or their mother, father, that's magic. That's why all of us do this. It's because it makes a difference.
The Palm Beach County School District values its business partnerships. That includes employees from FPL and NextEra Energy Resources who work directly with students at schools like Dwyer High School in Palm Beach Gardens. The company was recently recognized for their contributions. When the Chief Financial Officer for FPL NextEra visits Dwyer High School, there's a lot of energy in the room. CFO Mark Sorensen teaches these Finance Academy students difficult financial concepts.
Remember, when you depreciate them for tax purposes, you depreciate them using this method called 5-year makers.
For the last 12 years, FPL, NextEra Energy Resources, has sponsored the wind farm feasibility project.
We're getting into this for all the right environmental reasons. We want to share that with the students. We've partnered with finance so that we're sharing renewable energy, but we're also teaching something about the world of finance as we do it.
After 8 months of work, students make presentations to a panel of FPL judges.
We will first be speaking about our executive summary. We will then move on to our goals.
900 students have participated in the program, named in honor of the late Rod Adams, former tax director at FPL. The winning team honored at the Finance Academy Awards night. Since 2006, 60 students have received more than $100,000 in scholarships.
They put so much time and effort into the academy and coming in and giving their time in the classroom.
FPL NextEra Energy Resources also hosted a robotics showcase featuring local students at its headquarters.
They care about our future, and they care about the future of the nation. These are people these are kids that are going to be one day in our shoes. So I like that they're giving back.
For its work with students, the company is being recognized at the 2018 Florida Department of Education Commissioners Business Recognition Awards. The company also has the gratitude of students and teachers inside the Palm Beach County School District.
I would want to say a heartfelt thank you to FPL and NextEra Energy for all their years of service, all their time, energy, all their talents and treasures that they have shared with the students here. They have been an unbelievable business partner. We are very blessed to have them, and I look forward to many, many more years of a partnership with them.
Hats off to students and staff at Okeeheelee Middle School. Last year, 56 students in the school's International Spanish Academy took the Advanced Placement Exam, and we're delighted to tell you every single one of them passed the exam. Most of them received a score of 5, which is the highest grade possible. Keep in mind, these are middle school students. AP exams are typically only open to high school students. Way to go, Okeeheelee. Summertime can be filled with fun, but sometimes school knowledge slides a little bit when classes are out. That's not the case at one area school. Tricia Shervin takes us to Belvedere Elementary, where teachers are helping students knock academics out of the park with a program they call Summer Swing.
There's dancing in the hallways at Belvedere Elementary this summer.
I've been learning some words and a lot of fun things.
Students are enjoying a special 6-week instructional program called Summer Swing.
The kids are so engaged, they're so excited to be here, and they have a blast, but they are learning so much at the same time.
And there's data to prove how much these students going into 2nd and 3rd grade are learning.
At the beginning of the last year at the summer program, we had 76% of our students reading below grade level. At the end of the summer, we only had 27% of those students reading below grade level.
Children work on math, computer skills, science, STEM, reading and writing in an energetic environment.
We have half-hour sessions, so 30 minutes are up and we hear that fun, lively music booming through the hallways, and the kids know immediately it's time to boogie on down to their next class.
Grant money helped fund the program, including transportation to and from school.
Meredith Trim of the Ventus Foundation has provided funding for us, and she also has expanded that funding to other Title I schools within our central area.
Summer Swing is making a big impact on students.
I feel great, and I love to be in summer school.
Teachers say they hope Belvedere's Summer Swing program continues to grow to give all students a chance to stay sharp in the summer.
Several Palm Beach County school students competed in the Speech and Debate National Championships in Fort Lauderdale. These middle and high school students went up against the best in the nation from all 50 states. Bach Middle School of the Arts students Cameron Bailey and Samantha White, two of the 4,500 middle and high school students competing in Fort Lauderdale at the Speech and Debate National Championships. Each one brings a unique and powerful voice. Samantha's presentation at the competition, an Ellen DeGeneres commencement address.
I love speech and debate because it gives me a chance to spread my voice and use my talent.
Cameron performs a dramatic interpretation from a young adult novel.
It not only helps us presenting ourselves, learning how to speak publicly, which will help us in the future, it helps us tell a story.
The competitors come from several Palm Beach County public schools in all 50 states, and they take part in events like impromptu speaking and Lincoln Douglas. You could say the advantages to this activity, not up for debate.
The top of the line is critical thinking and analytical skills are paramount. Especially debate students have the ability to take incredibly large amounts of information, synthesize them and share them and debate them.
In the end, the speech and debate team at Bach celebrated after the national championships. The team won a trophy for overall School of Excellence. Congratulations to Coach Alyssa Vachnan and the entire team. Takes a special person to be a teacher, and right now the Palm Beach County School District is looking for a few more qualified educators for full-time as well as substitute positions. If you think you have what it takes, contact the district at www.palmbeachschools.org/jobs. Think cheerleaders take the summer off? Think again. Today, student reporter Woodland Joseph gives us a behind-the-scenes look at how the Atlantic High School cheerleaders are gearing up for the upcoming season.
I'm Woodland Joseph. Not only am I a student reporter, but I'm a flyer on my Atlantic High School cheerleading team. And it's not for the weak.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's a lot more to being a cheerleader than just showing up on game days.
You can't just come into it, you have to be dedicated no matter what.
We don't care what's been back in the day, but we'll just go here, so get out of our way.
You gotta make sure you come here ready to work, no slacking.
These girls are here from the summer to fall season doing different cheer techniques, motions, cheer stunts, working out, just a lot of commitment and dedication.
My favorite part of being a cheerleader is helping everyone and having fun while doing what I do.
I love to interact with people, the crowd. I love getting the crowd hype. That's what I love.
These girls come in here, they give it their all, they put in hard work, they put in their dedication. It takes a lot to be a cheerleader.
Cheerleaders need cheering on, so be sure to come out and support our cheerleading teams and sports teams. Let's go Eagles!
Thanks, Woodline. A project beginning with a field trip bloomed into a dual language museum, all about vital local natural resources. Berkshire Elementary 4th grade students create a Florida Everglades museum with artifacts appearing in both English and Spanish.
We are celebrating our grand opening of our Florida Everglades Museum at Berkshire Elementary.
There are 6 Seminole reservations.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Students showing everything they've learned about Florida's ecosystem and wildlife.
I got to learn about a lot of animals and see them in real life.
The month-and-a-half-long project began with a field trip to Grassy Waters Preserve, including classroom research and preparing products for the museum.
This project was so fun. We got to make artifacts, and at the same time we were making all this cool stuff and researching and learning. We were also learning how do we write an informative essay, and then you also obviously found out about the Everglades, how you can preserve it, how you can conserve it.
It engages them and motivates them to apply the standards that they're required to be able to master at the same time that they're applying to a real world problem.
Alright guys, so I'm going to teach you about American alligators and crocodiles.
Students found the subject matter interesting and challenging, especially when creating the museum in both English and Spanish as part of Berkshire's dual language program.
I'm English, so it's really challenging for me to do it in Spanish, but I take Spanish classes and my teacher, Ms. Gomez, she teaches me a lot and I really thank her for that.
Because they were so engaged in the topic itself, they pushed themselves to actually try to be able to meet the expectations of the language for the day and at the same time be able to create these products.
This colorful and creative museum is a shining example of some of the innovative ways teachers are helping students learn valuable skills to last a lifetime.
A Palm Beach County high school student has been recognized nationally for her nonprofit organization. We're going to tell you about Kayla Cares and how it is impacting lives straight ahead.
Too many of our kids miss too many days out of school. When they miss school, they miss out. It doesn't matter whether the absences are excused or unexcused. Low attendance can lead to low performance, from preschool to high school. Showing up is the first step for success. Make sure your kids go to school every day, on time, all day. Attendance matters. You need to go to grow.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Education. You know, students in the Palm Beach County School District are required to obtain a minimum of 20 community service hours to graduate from high school. But many students go above and beyond the requirement, including Dwyer High School student Kayla Abramowitz, who was named the Palm Beach County School District Youth Volunteer of the Year. Dwyer High School sophomore Kayla Abramowitz and her younger brother Ethan have spent years fighting juvenile arthritis, colitis, and esophagitis.
Altogether, it's a lot of itis, and therefore we go to the hospital for it a lot.
It was her time in patient rooms that made her impatient.
I was really bored after having watched all of the DVDs in the hospital, and I realized there were a lot of kids that had a situation just like me going on, and they were probably really bored, and I wanted to change that.
Change came when Kayla and her family started their own nonprofit.
Kayla Cares for Kids.
The organization collects entertainment and educational items to donate to children's hospitals. Kayla, the CKO, Chief Kid Officer, hosts a rap party. Together, Kayla for Kids has donated 16,000 DVDs, games, books, and other items to hospitals in every state in the nation. These boxes will be mailed out. But Kayla also delivers the gifts in person, like this visit, which aired on NBC National News.
Do you have any favorite movies that you like to watch? Is being able to donate the items to the kids and seeing how big they smile when they receive something, and that's really amazing.
Kayla has received numerous awards for her service, but she says being recognized as the Outstanding Youth Volunteer for the Palm Beach County School District and a State of Florida regional winner is special.
I want to say thank you so much to the Palm Beach County School District. It feels so good that I'm being recognized by people who teach me and people who support me.
Kayla's acts of compassion are inspiring.
We're going to be donating about 1,000 items for 10 medical facilities, and I'm so glad you're a part of it. No matter the age that you are, you're still capable of doing really big things. So if somebody tells you otherwise, just think of me and think how much you can do.
What an outstanding young lady, and that organization, Kayla Cares, does so much for kids around the country. Well, a Palm Beach County middle school named after the teacher turned astronaut killed in the Space Shuttle Challenger explosion. Krista McAuliffe's motto was, "I touch the future, I teach." A look at this inspiring hero and the school named in her honor.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Education. When Palm Beach County opened a new middle school back in 1986, they decided to name the school in honor of teacher turned astronaut Krista McAuliffe, who died in the Space Shuttle Challenger explosion. The school incorporates the goals of our space program to utilize technology and dream big. At Krista McAuliffe Middle School in Boynton Beach, the goal is to educate young minds for the challenges of tomorrow. The school honors the legacy of teacher turned astronaut Krista McAuliffe, who was one of 7 crew members killed in the Space Shuttle Challenger accident. She inspires the teachers and students at the school to work together as a team and to dream big. Her motto, "I touch the future, I teach." That message lives on inside these classrooms of the future. The students sit on exercise balls and work together on computers with double monitors.
We need to break away from the brick and mortar format of traditional education, and we need to infuse technology.
Here, teachers and technology team up to teach U.S. history.
Like in today's society, everything's technology, and this whole room is technology.
The lessons are online, allowing teachers to work one-on-one with students.
It's really critical that you pay attention to each of those quizzes and all of that documentation and refresh it in your mind.
And students zoned to attend Krista McAuliffe Middle can be part of the school's Information Communications Technology Academy. The program offers an innovative, integrated learning environment focused on computers, technology, and communications. The emphasis is getting students prepared for college and beyond.
This is the technological era, so everyone's used to computers, iPhones, iPods.
And they enjoy working on computers. In this class, students read books on the computer. To ensure they are learning to read and reading to learn, they take comprehension quizzes while online. And computers also play a major role in this science class, where students work in small groups to create a slideshow of invasive species.
All right, I think we need to add a picture of a bird.
There are also traditional classrooms with talented and caring teachers.
Everyone repeat after me. Respond. Respond.
Students have so many opportunities to reach their potential, from the many sports teams to playing in the band. There are also several clubs to choose from, like robotics, and students are encouraged to give back to the community. This all adds up to a special feeling at this school.
We're like a big family. We all help each other.
And the kids here get so close to you. They will feel like this is your own family. This school is like another home for you.
Family, home, Krista McAuliffe, a wonderful school in Boynton Beach. The School District of Palm Beach County, your best choice. And now some important reminders in this week's community calendar. The school district's food services department is serving free breakfast and lunch at 123 schools throughout the summer. It's also dishing out lunch and a snack at the county's public libraries. The free food is offered to anyone under 18. Go to the district's webpage, palmbeachschools.org, to find a location near you. And now is a great time to make sure your child is up to date on his or her immunizations. Students entering kindergarten, 7th grade, or registering for school in Palm Beach County for the first time must provide a Florida Certificate of Immunization form. They have to do that to their school prior to the start of classes. Vaccines are available through the Palm Beach County Health Department. Call 561-840-4568 for dates and locations. Do you have an event or something newsworthy we should know about? Well, feel free to share it with us. Just send it to goodnews@palmbeachschools.org. And that'll do it for this week's edition of Spotlight on Education, brought to you by the Education Network, keeping you informed.